What's up, guys? So, hey, two things really quick. Questions I've been getting from the agents in my office and from my clients. First and foremost, COVID-19 virus is in effect, and we are all a little bit nervous about it. And what does it mean for the real estate market? If I'm a seller and if I'm a buyer, how do I look at this? This is my advice to you. If I'm a seller right now and I want to sell my house, I would seriously do it. And I know that sounds like a sales pitch coming from a guy who sells houses, but here's the thing. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't think anybody does, but look what just happened to the economy. Look what just happened to the stock market. I don't know that your house is going to be worth a whole lot more in 6 months. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm just sitting here saying if I'm a seller, the market's been really good over the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years. We've seen good appreciation. Your house's value right now could be at an all-time high. At least for the short duration. I can't tell you what it's going to be worth in another 6 months, but I can tell you what it's worth now. And if I was going to sell a house and I had a house to sell, now would probably be a good time if I was a seller. As far as any time in the near distant future, I would say 6 to 12 months. The market may recover after that. I don't know. Here's the thing though, if I'm a buyer, right? And now people are going to say, Keith, you might be talking out both sides of your mouth here, but here's the thing. If I'm a buyer, I might be a little bit more picky or selective because there's going to be some houses coming on the market from some panicked sellers more than likely, or for some people who have seen some fallout from this. But here's the deal. There's also been a big segment of the buyers right now that are in the market, and we've had a really, really competitive buyer's market, meaning it's been hard for buyers to find houses in today's market because there's been such low demand or such low supply and such high demand. And so buyers have had to fight multiple offers, bidding wars. Here's the thing. If I'm the buyer right now, if you can still buy and you're pre-approved and you haven't been affected by the COVID yet, a lot of the buyers in the market have been eliminated. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that a lot of buyers in the market, if they were W-2 income when they got pre-approved, but their jobs have been put on hold or they've been laid off temporarily, they no longer necessarily approve, which means that there's going to be a lot fewer buyers in the market. So if I'm a buyer who's pre-approved right now and can buy, a bunch of your competition just got eliminated as far as other buyers are concerned. So this very well may be a good time for you to strike while the iron is hot, as far as to not have to face bidding wars or to not have to face multiple offer situations, because there's going to be fewer buyers in the market. So if you've been searching and you've been striking out, this could be a good time to strike while the iron is hot and actually have some success. Now, could I tell you right now that you should wait 3 or 6 months and maybe you'll find some really, really good deals? Absolutely. But at the same time, I don't have a crystal ball and we don't know. But at the same point in time, what might happen in your situation in another 3 or 6 months that might not allow you to qualify or might not allow you to find the house that you're looking for. So I don't know. It's a crazy time right now. What I can tell you is we're going to see how this all plays out. My advice right now is that and I would tell this to almost anybody in any market, if you are a serious buyer or serious seller, the time to transact is always when you're ready. If now is the time and you're ready and you find the property that you like, or you have a house to sell and you need to put it on the market, it's always a good time. And it's because you can never time any market. You can't time the stock market. You can't time the real estate market. What I know about houses is that people live in them. And so it's one of those things that if it works for you and the time is right, now's probably the time. That's my advice for today. Hope you guys are doing good.